McCone's going to head out to the far side of the field. Inside the 20, turns the corner, and he will score!
God, a little bit of LSU.
This broadcast of Stoughton High School football is brought to you through generous support of these WSTO supporters. Stoughton Hospital, a proud supporter of WSTO programming. Stoughton Hospital is a 2010 Wisconsin Forward Award Master recipient, providing exceptional personalized service. Trusted care close to home. Farmers Insurance, Mike Daniels Agency. Proven history of great customer service. Call to discuss a free insurance proposal and discover if he can save you money. Farmers Insurance, Mike Daniels Agency is conveniently located in downtown Stoughton at the intersection of Main Street and Water Street. The UPS store of Stoughton. You can't do it all at once, but you can do it all in one place. 2364 Jackson Street, next to Papa Murphy's. Crest Funeral and Cremation Services, love and concern in action. The three things Crest values the most are service, service, and service. A proud supporter of WSTO programming. Inkworks of Stoughton, unique digital and offset solutions. Hanson Electronics of Stoughton, your local U.S. Cellular and Radio Shack dealer. Pizza Pit of Stoughton, a proud supporter of WSTO programming and the official pizza of WSTO staff.
Welcome to Collins Field for high school football on a Friday night, the 8th day of September. James Weingart back with you on WSTO TV and WSTO.TV for this matchup between the Milton Redhawks and the Stoughton Vikings. Nice to have you alongside with us. Both teams coming in at 3-0, 1-0 in the Badger South. The Vikings coming off of a big 37-0 win over the Edgewood Crusaders last week. And the Redhawks are coming in off of a 12-7 win over Monroe. They also beat Reedsburg 27-19, and they beat Sauk Prairie 31-14. Other games for the Vikings so far this year, they beat Baraboo 33-14 and Portage 43-28. So we get ready for our opening kickoff here tonight. The Vikings will kick. The Redhawks back deep to receive. Chance Nelson and Nick Huber back for the Redhawks. Sam McCone to kick the football away. He approaches, and off we go. And this one will be fielded on this near side 7-yard line by Nelson, right up the middle, and dives to the 30-yard line. It's a 23-yard return, and the Redhawks will start 1st and 10 on their own 30-yard line. Redhawks quarterback is Daniel Weitzel, 599 passing yards this year. And the first play is going to be a run. Cameron Vanetta with the run, the senior, and it's going to be a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8 coming for the Redhawks. Second and 8 for the Redhawks on their own 32-yard line. Weitzel has it. Toss play out to Vanetta. In trouble in the backfield. He's not going to be able to get anywhere. He's going to lose yardage back inside the 30 to the 27-yard line. So it'll be a loss of 5. And it'll set up a 3rd down and 13.
On the stop. 3rd and 14.
3rd and 13 now for Milton. 27-yard line. Weitzel readies, has it, looking to throw, comes this way. Nelson has it on the reception, across the 30, spun down at the 35-yard line, a gain of 8, and that will set up a 4th down play for Milton. They'll have to punt.
4th and 5.
So 4th and 5 for the Redhawks. Snap back, line of scrimmage, 35-yard line, end over end kick. This should take a big, huge Milton bounce. It does, fielded at the 20, and a couple of spin moves back to the 25, maybe the 26-yard line.
Ball replaced at the 27, 1st and 10.
35-yard kick, 27-yard line is the line of scrimmage, and it's 1st down for the Vikings. Interesting to note, just before the game started tonight, as the teams are coming out onto the field, Jordan DiBenedetto jumped up to give his coach a chest bump, came down awkwardly, and he's sitting on the bench. So he is not in the game at the moment. As Malik looks to throw on 1st down, throws, catch made, nifty catch there at the 40-yard line.
Malik's pass is complete to Sam McCone.
Sam McCone with the catch. It is good for 13 and a 1st down for the Vikings. First down of the game goes to Stoughton. 41-yard line, the line of scrimmage. 9:42 to go here in the opening quarter. Scoreless thus far. And it is 1st and 10. Call it the 41-yard line. Malik. Handoff. Shipper right up the middle. Breaks free. Across the 40. Across the 30. Has running room down to the 10. And he will score. Brady Shipper for 59 yards and a touchdown. So Brady Shipper breaks free and sprints to the corner of the end zone. Vikings take a 6-0 lead with 9:23 to play here in the opening quarter.
Sam McCone to attempt the extra point.
McCone on to try the extra point. Snap, placement, the kick is good. And with 9:23 to play here in the first, Vikings strike first at 7-0. Brady had 4 touchdowns a week ago against the Edgewood Crusaders,
All right, Sam McCone
and
again
picks
now
up
for Stoughton.
right where he left off here tonight.
Back deep again for Milton, number 10.
So 1st and 10 now for the kickoff coming. So McCone on to kick the football away. .9:23 remaining here in the first quarter. And McCone to kick off for the Vikings. Nelson and Huber back again. This time Nelson will take it at the 3-yard line. Comes up the middle, 20. Breaks free, across the 30, dives forward to the 35-yard line, so a 32-yard return, and Milton will have it 1st and 10 on their own 35. First down and 10 for Milton from their own 35-yard line. 9:16 left in the first. Snap back to Weitzel. Throws far side. Nelson has it. Sidesteps a tackle. Gets across the 40 and up to about the 43-yard line. So a good play there. Second down and 2 now. Weitzel throws. Nelson on this side this time. Cuts one way, cuts back, crosses the 45 up to about the 47. That'd be a gain of 4. And it will be a first down for Milton. First and 10 Milton. 47-yard line. Clock ticking, 8:35 to play here in the first quarter. And our first penalty flag of the game. And it's going to be a false start against the Redhawks. So a first and 10 drops back to a first and 15 now, back to the 42. Weitzel gets the snap on the first and 15 play, launches deep down the far sideline, and it's intercepted by the Vikings at the 32-yard line. Peyton Montgomery with the interception over on the far sideline. So Vikings take over, first down on their own 36-yard line. 8:20 to go. As you see, new graphics this year and clock and everything. First down for the Vikings on their own 36. Malik, handoff Shipper, and Shipper gets knocked down at the 35-yard line. It's a loss of 1. So second down and 11 now. Vikings come up to the line, leading 7-0 off of a 59-yard run from Brady Shipper with 9:23 left in the first. Second and 11. Malik back to pass. In trouble, steps up. Has running room up the middle. Gets tackled as he crosses the 40-yard line up to the 43. That's a gain of 8. Third down and 4 for the Vikings. 43-yard line, the line of scrimmage. Snap back to Malik. Bobbled the handoff, and Shipper gets up to the 45. That's a gain of 3. And that little bobble on the handoff probably cost the first down. So they get to the 45, and that will be that. And the Vikings will have a fourth down and a yard from the 45-yard line, and they will go for it. So 4th and 1, they need the 46. Shipper buries his head, drives forward, excuse me, and he is going to be stopped short of the first down, it would appear. They'll unpile the bodies, and the teams are switching, so no gain on the play. It's a turnover on downs. And so the teams trade turnovers, essentially. The Redhawks throw an interception, and now the Vikings can't convert on a 4th and 1. And And so we'll see what the Redhawks do here from the plus side of the field on the 45-yard line. 6:14 to go in the first. Toss play comes this way, and that is going to get eaten up right away. Gavin Miller with the stop. Venata on the carry ended up losing 4. And it's now 2nd and 14. So back to the 49-yard line. 2nd down and 14 there. We're under 6 minutes to play here in the first, and a flag down. And it looks like this is going to cost the Redhawks another 5. It'll be another false start. So instead of a 2nd and 14, they'll move it back to a 2nd and 19 now. Weitzel has a snap. Deep drop, throws on a screen, batted away from behind. Nice play defensively by the Vikings. That'll bring up a 3rd down. Neubauer on the defense for the Vikings. And that's the first incompletion for Weitzel here tonight. 3rd down and 19. And back to pass again. Weitzel, far side of the field into double coverage, and this is bopped in the air and falls incomplete. Intended receiver Chance Nelson, and that'll bring up a 4th down play now, 4th and 19. That interception that Weitzel threw a little earlier was his 3rd of the season. And now the Redhawks will have to punt. Tyler Anderson back for the Vikings. And line of scrimmage 46, very high snap. Puts a boot into it, a spiraling kick. Big block, and that will be fielded on the fly at the 20-yard line. And so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Vikings from their own 20 with 5:17 left here in the opening quarter. Vikings 69 yards rushing, 13 yards passing thus far tonight. Milton 20 yards passing, minus 7 on the ground. And here's Shipper going around the right side as he lowers his head and dives up toward the 25-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5 coming up.
2nd and 5.
Brady, the man responsible for the lone score of the game thus far, 59-yard run earlier in this quarter. 2nd down and 5 from the 25, or just shy of the 25. Malik has it, looks, throws far sideline, and that's going to be caught.
Malik pass is complete. Chase Katlowski on the reception.
Katlowski, the senior, with the reception. And that is a gain of 2, and it's going to be 3rd down and 3. Third and 3 for the Vikings. Malik looks, throwing this way. Catch made. And it'll be a 1st down for Stoughton off the reception by Nathan Hutcherson. Gain of 10 and a 1st down. 38-yard line, the line of scrimmage now for Stoughton. 3:42 left here in the opening quarter. First and 10 for Stoughton. That was their third first down of the game. Lapine in motion, sets up in the slot on the far side. And the handoff, Shipper did a good job to hold on to the ball. Gets up to the 40-yard line, a gain of 2. And it's second down and 8.
And William Reister on the stop. Second and 8.
Second and 8 from the 40. Vikings 3 first downs thus far tonight. Milton with 1. Vikings no penalties. And the Redhawks with 2 for 10. Second and down and 8 from the 40. Malik looks, throws far side, catch made, and an immediate terrific tackle.
Blake Cooks on the stop.
A loss of 4 on the play.
Loss of 4 on the play. Third and 12.
So third down and 12 now, back to the 36-yard line. They need to get up to the 48 for a first down. Malik back to pass on the third down. Looks far sideline, and that is caught.
Malik's pass.
And now the back judge is going to come in and overrule the referee on the sideline and say it's an incomplete pass.
Fourth down.
So it'll set up fourth down, and the Vikings will have to punt. Line of scrimmage, the 36-yard line. A little over 2 minutes left here in the first. McCone on to punt. And a flag down, offside against Milton.
Flag in the play. Offsides against the defense.
So third penalty against the Redhawks. Now instead of a 4th and 12, it'll become a 4th and 7. But the Vikings stay out in punt formation. Line of scrimmage now the 41-yard line. Snap back and kick. High spiraling kick, turns over nicely and falls at the 30-yard line. 29-yard kick, no return, and Milton will have it first and 10 on their own 30. So first down for the Redhawks on their own 30-yard line as we are just under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter.
Please at this time report to the east gate for the middle school stands. Thank you.
Cloudy skies, 59 degrees here in Stoughton tonight. And Weitzel brings his offense out onto the field for another drive. And the play fake, throws far sideline, and that is incomplete, nearly intercepted by the Vikings. And it's going to be second down and 10.
Aiden Milbauer on the coverage. Second and 10.
Second down and 10. Weitzel now 3 of 6 for 20 yards on the evening. Has the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls out far side, now in trouble, and he is stopped for a big loss. Tommy McLean on the stop for the Vikings. So a loss of 2.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Third down and 12.
Third and 12.
Both teams come into this one 3-0, 1-0 in the conference. Weitzel barks the plays out, claps a couple of times, checks over to the sideline, now checks his play plays on his wrist. And has it. Back to pass, looking, throws deep down the middle, and this will be nearly caught and then nearly intercepted. Chance Nelson was the intended receiver. Weston Byler back deep on coverage. And it will be 4th down. Nathan Hutcherson back to get the punt. Tyler Hughes on to kick the football away for the Redhawks. High snap, has to reach up over his head to get it. And this one, a low line drive that goes out of bounds over on the far sideline. So the Vikings will have it. Good field position, 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. 46 seconds to play here in the first. Hand off Shipper. Gang tackled right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play for Brady. Well, we'll go with the announcer, the PA announcer. We'll go with a 2nd and 9 after a short gain. 2nd and 9 now for the Vikings. Snap back, Malik looks, throws this way. Hutcherson has it, and he is down just shy of the 50-yard line. Give him a gain of 3. So a gain of 3, and we've reached the end of the first quarter with our score, the Vikings 7 and Milton nothing. This is high school football. The Badgers South Conference on WSTO and WSTO.tv.
To the east 25-yard line, we have some special Vikings we want you to all meet. As Viking fans, we know that the 2016 and 17 year was another successful one.
There's a look at conference standings,
and sent an impressive 46
and
individual athletes to compete at the respective state tournaments.
Monona Grove and the Vikings and Milton all tied at 1-0 in the conference, 3-0 overall. And you see the rest going all the way down. Edgewood down at the bottom right now. Vikings coming out of the quarter break will have it 1st and 10, make it 3rd and 6 on the 49-yard line.
Jake Deutsch, Sean McCleary, and Evan Oak. Girls track, Anna Wasiak.
They're recognizing the state qualifiers out on the field right now.
Emma Kissling and Margaret Ross. And we'll get the rest after this.
So to begin the second quarter, it will be 3rd down and 7 for Stoughton. Ball at the 49-yard line. Malik has it, fakes the handoff to Shipper. Malik rolling out near side, in trouble, throws downfield, and it's caught. Sam McCone has it inside the 35 at the 33-yard line. Gain of 18. And a 1st down for Stoughton at the 33-yard line. Malik has it, hands it to Shipper, tries the left side this time, cuts upfield across the 30, and he gets tackled across the 30 at the 28-yard line, so they will give him 5 on that. That puts Brady at 74 yards tonight on 8 carries. And it is 2nd down and 5 for the Vikings. Snap back. Shipper has it again. Right up the middle across the 20. I beg your pardon, across the 25 down to the 23-yard line. And that will be a gain of 7 and enough for another first down.
That's good for Stoughton. First down.
6th first down tonight for the Vikings. They lead 7-0. Brady Shipper, a 59-yard run early in the first quarter. The only score we've had thus far tonight. First and 10 Vikings. Ball at the 23-yard line. Shipper again on a cross play, and this will be good for a few yards.
And Jerry Lippy on the stop. Gain of 2 on the play.
A few meaning 1.
North score update at the end of 1. Waukee 21. DeForest nothing.
2nd and 9 now for the Vikings. Ball at the 22-yard line. Play fake. Malik still has it. Throws as he's going down and fires it out of bounds. Milton fans barking for an intentional grounding. There's no flag. Referees talking things over. Oh, they're going to call his knee down before he threw the ball. So the run, or essentially the sack, ends up costing the Vikings 5 yards. So now 3rd down and 13 back to the 28-yard line. 9:13 left here in the second. Malik has it, play fake. Looks to throw, in trouble, steps up, throws down the middle, wide open, touchdown! Sam McCone on the reception, 27 yards, and the Vikings now lead 13-0. We'll take a look at the replay here in just a second. 13-0 right now. Extra point pending.
Sam McCone to attempt the extra point.
McCone could be responsible for all 7 points here as he got free. And we'll take a look at the replay right after the kick. Snap behind the holder. The kick is up, and it is good. So with 9:05 to go here in the second, it's now the Vikings leading by a score of 14-0. And I don't have a monitor, unfortunately, right now, so I can't tell you what we're looking at, but it was a good pass play, and McCone got free at the end zone. So Malik to McCone from 27, and the extra point good. Vikings up 14-0.
Congratulations to all our returning state qualifiers here at Stoughton.
Huber and Nelson back deep to receive the kick again. McCone to kick, the senior.
Chance Nelson and Nick Huber deep for Milton.
So here comes McCone to kick the football away. And this is going to go in and through the end zone. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Redhawks at their own 20-yard line.
In the first quarter, Oregon 14, Fort 3.
Redhawks now on offense, looking to answer the Vikings. Trailing by 2 touchdowns is Milton. Weitzel brings his team up to the line and readies. Has the snap, rolls far side, looking, throws, and that is incomplete. Intended receiver over there was Tyler Hughes, and it will be 2nd and 10. So with that pass, Weitzel now 3 of 8 for 20 yards and an interception. 2nd down and 10 for Milton. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but Weitzel really barks, trying to draw the defense off. Now he's got it, throws this way, and that's going to be incomplete. Intended receiver was Chance Nelson. And it will be 3rd and 10. Third down and 10 now for the Redhawks on their own 20-yard line. It's Venata setting up on the other side of Weitzel. And now we've got flags down. False start against the Redhawks. 4th penalty of the night for a total of 20 yards.
After the 5-yard penalty, 3rd and 15.
Now 3rd and 15 for Milton, back to the 15-yard line.
I one other Badger South score. First quarter, Monona Grove 21, Edgewood nothing.
And Weitzel back to pass, all the way back to 10, comes this way, has a receiver, and airmailed it out of bounds. Nelson was the intended receiver, and so an incomplete pass, and that'll set up a 4th down and 15 now, back at the 15-yard line. Hutcherson back deep to receive the punt. Hughes to punt for Milton. Line of scrimmage, the 15-yard line. Snap back. Nice looking kick. This will take a Milton hop and then roll into the Vikings territory, and they'll knock it down or kill it at the 44-yard line. 41-yard punt, and the Vikings will have it in good field position at their own 44. 8:40 left here in the opening half.
Our boys soccer team had a great week with a victory over Waukee on Tuesday, followed by a big win over Edgewood last night. The team is now 4-4 overall. Volleyball beat Fort Atkinson on Tuesday and turned around to beat Oregon last night in 5. Good luck to the JV and varsity volleyball as they compete in the Janesville Parker Invite tomorrow.
And before the next play, the Vikings will call timeout. So we have a timeout on the field, and it is 14-0 Stoughton with 8:40 to play here in the first half. Looking ahead for the Vikings, coming up next week, they will be on the road at Monroe on Friday the 15th, and then back home here in 2 weeks against Oregon, and then on the road to new Badger Conference member Watertown, and that'll be on the 29th, and then home against Monona Grove, and they'll wrap up the regular season on the road at Fort Atkinson on Friday, October 13th. So quick look at stats here through the first quarter in a little bit. 85 yards rushing for the Vikings. They have 69 through the air. Rushing for Milton, 4 carries for -9 yards and 20 yards passing for Weitzel. All right, it's 1st and 10, handoff Shipper for Stoughton, and Brady is knocked down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. That was his 11th carry of the night for a total of 82 yards, so he's averaging 7.5 per carry. Of course, helped immensely by a 59-yard run early in the first quarter. Second down and 10. Snap back, Malik looking to throw, and that's batted down at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete.
John Keller batted the pass down.
That's only the second incompletion tonight for Malik. He's 7 of 9 for 69 yards, and it's going to be 3rd down and 10. So 3rd down and 10 from the 45-yard line. Malik still has it across the 50, across the 45 and 40, and down inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. A gain of 16 and a 1st down. Eighth 1st down of the night for the Vikings. 7:43, 42, and 41 to go. First and 10 for Stoughton. Ball inside the Milton 40-yard line. Shipper on the run, right up the middle. Lowers his head, runs into the interior of the Milton defensive line, and he will pick up a couple of yards.
Jackson Sadi comes out of the pile.
Gets down to the 35-yard line, so pick up of 3, and it'll be 2nd down and 7. Second and 7 for Stoughton. On the move again, they're at the 35-yard line. Handoff Shipper, and Brady bulls his way forward down to about the 30-yard line. And Brady down right at the 30. That was a gain of 6, and it'll be 3rd down and 1. 6:16 and clock running here, mid stages of the second quarter. Vikings up 14-0, and they're a yard away from a 1st down at the 30-yard line of Milton. That's McCone in motion. Snap back to Malik. Shipper has it again. Turns the corner, dives across the 30, and it'll be very close to 1st down yardage. Looks like he might be just a little bit short. So a gain of 1. Now it's 4th down and about a half a yard.
4th and 1.
Just under 5.5 minutes left here in the first half. Malik was over here on the sideline getting the play. Now runs it in. 4th down and less than a yard. And now a timeout taken by the Vikings. Second timeout of this half.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our Girl Scout team continuing on the right path by defeating Fort Atkinson last night.
So a long run by Brady Shipper with 9:23 left in the first quarter. A 59-yard run gave the Vikings a 7-0 lead. And then Malik to McCone, 27-yard pass play. 9:06 left here in the second quarter. And extra points both were good. And that's how we got to where we are at the moment, 14-0. There's a look at Cress weather, 61 degrees right now, cloudy skies. A little bit of a breeze, very comfortable mid-September evening. .5:14 left here in the second quarter. Vikings need about a yard for a first down, maybe a little less. Handoff Shipper right up the middle. Will have it and then some. He'll be down to the 28-yard line, so that'll be good for a first down. First and 10 for the Vikings. Approaching 5 minutes to play here in the first half. Snap back to Malik. Shipper has it again. Tries the middle once more. Gets across the 25. And down to the 23-yard line. Pickup of 3. Second down and 7 coming up. Handoff McCone on the sweep, and he'll turn the corner, gets inside the 10, or gets near the 10-yard line, down to about the 12. And it's a gain of 12.
Please have all the Stoughton staff. All the Stoughton staff, please report to the west gate. All the Stoughton staff, please report to the west gate.
First down and 10 for the Vikings at the 12-yard line. Shipper comes this way, and a great tackle that time in the backfield. Kyle Hanuska busted through and made the stop on Shipper, and we have a penalty flag down. So holding against the Vikings, that'll be their first penalty of the night, backs them up 10. And now they are back to the 24-yard line. So it's first and 22, and Malik to pass. Looks, throws downfield, and that is incomplete. Intended receiver that time was Sam Waleen. Second down and 22. Snap back to Malik. He'll fake the handoff. Malik will keep it himself down the far sideline. And inside the 10. They will knock him down at the 9-yard line. So a gain of 15.
Gain of 15 on the play. 3rd and 7.
Now 3rd and 7 for the Vikings. 3 minutes to play here in the opening half. Malik with it, back to pass. Runs out of time, runs out of real estate, and down he goes.
Lead back behind the line. Jerry Linkey.
So a loss.
Keller on the tackle. 4th down.
Back to the 19-yard line, a loss of 10. And now 4th down and a field goal coming up. Field goal attempt. Sam McCone to try the field goal of 35 yards. So 35-yard field goal attempt now for McCone. Snap, place, kick is no good. Excuse me. So the 35-yard field goal attempt, no good for the Vikings. And we have a minute 59 left here in the first half. And it is still 14-0 Stoughton.
All the Stoughton staff, please report to the West Gate.
First and 10 for Milton from the 18-yard line. And now we have a timeout. Referees are going to have a little conference. They'll move the ball up to the 20-yard line on the missed field goal.
After the missed field goal, the ball is placed at the 20. First and 10 Milton.
So first and 10 for the Redhawks from their own 20-yard line. Weitzel looks things over. Now finally gets the snap, throws this near side, and that's going to be intercepted by Hutcherson for the Vikings. Nate Hutcherson with the interception. Second interception of the night for Weitzel. And now the Vikings back in business at the Milton 23-yard line. Second turnover of the night for the Redhawks. And now, as you look right down the line of scrimmage, it is first and 10 for Stoughton from the Redhawk 23. Malik back to pass, looking, rolls this way. Now it's going to pull it down. Baseball slides out of bounds.
Malik slides out of bounds.
Just shy of the 15-yard line.
Gain of 7 on the play.
6-yard gain.
Second and 4.
So second down and 4. Clock stopped with a minute and 45 remaining here in the second quarter. Handoff Shipper. Shipper on the counter inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. And that's a gain of 8. Puts Brady over 100 yards for tonight. And now first and goal from the 9-yard line. Shipper in the middle.
Brady Shipper up the middle.
And he is down close to the 5.
Gave a couple on the play.
Mark it down at the 6, so it's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal from the 6.
1 minute left in the 2nd quarter. Vikings knocking on the doorstep. Off of an interception. Snap back to Malik. Shipper has it. Lots of running room over on the far side. Now the defense comes over, and they will get him inside the 5-yard line down to about the 3, maybe the 2. A gain of 4, and it's now 3rd down and goal.
3rd and goal from the 2.
27, 26, 25 seconds left in the first half. 3rd down and goal from the 2-yard line. Shipper right up the middle. Stopped short. Oh, no, he's not either. He's in for a touchdown. Thought he was stopped, but he was not. And on his 20th carry of the night, Brady's got his 2nd touchdown from 2 yards out. 15 seconds left here in the 2nd quarter.
Sam McCone to attempt the extra point.
McCone on to try the extra point. Flag down.
Flag on the play.
And the referees will have a little conference and tell us that it's a false start against the Vikings. So they'll try the extra point now from 5 yards further back. So this will be a 25-yard extra point try now. There's a look at Sam. Malik the holder, snap, placement, the kick is good.
With 15 seconds left in the 2nd
So 21-0 now. And we'll take a look at that last touchdown run by Brady Shipper on the replay. There you see it just kind of buried his head and pulled his way right through. And so we have 15 seconds remaining here in the first half. Vikings now up 21-0. And assuming that Milton doesn't run back the kickoff for a touchdown, the Vikings will go at least 6 straight quarters without giving up any points. Shutting out Edgewood last week 37-0, and now keeping Milton off the board here tonight. 21-0 our score, 15 seconds left. McCone to kick the football away. Nelson and Huber back deep to receive for the Redhawks. McCone approaches. Kind of a dribbler up the middle, takes a great big hop. And it will be down to at the 32-yard line. 11 seconds left.
On the return. Ball's placed at the 33. 1st and 10 goal.
So 1st and 10 for the Redhawks from their own 33. 11 seconds remaining here in the first half. Weitzel, toss play. And they turn the corner, stays in bounds.
Josh Johnson on the carry.
Josh Johnson on the carry, and that is the way the first half will come to an end. A gain of 2. And so we have reached the end of the first half with our score. The Vikings, well, now wait a minute. We've not quite reached the end of the first half yet, apparently.
All right, so at halftime,
And yes, we have reached the end of the first half. So we have reached the end of the first half. Our score, the Vikings 21, the Redhawks nothing. You're watching high school football, the Badger South Conference on WSTO TV.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, the Stoughton Dance Team and special guests, the Junior Dancers. Earlier this evening, the Junior Dancers participated in a clinic with the varsity dancers to work on dance technique, stretching, and learning a fun routine. They will be performing that routine for you right now. Let's give them a warm welcome as they perform together under the Friday Night Lights. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for your Stoughton Dance Team and our special guests, the Junior Dancers. And we also want to throw a special thank you to all the dance parents for all the help that they give the dance team throughout the season. Thank you for all your help.
Mike Daniels is your local award-winning farmers insurance agent and dedicated community member. After Mike served 5 years in the U.S. Army, he earned several college degrees which culminated in his MBA from Keller Graduate School of Management. Ultimately, Mike and his family moved to Stoughton, and he became an active community member. Mike is proud to serve as a board member for the Stoughton Hospital Foundation, the Stoughton Rotary Club, the Shillelagh Foundation, and the Home Buyers Roundtable of Dane County.
Hi, my name is Jeff Moyer. I live just outside Stoughton, Wisconsin, and I am an active member of the community here. And I'm more or less to talk about my experience in working with Mike Daniels at the Mike Daniels Agency farmers insurance. And most importantly, the reason why we were attracted to Mike Daniels and his farmers agency was Mike's involvement in the community is second to none. We find that really important if you're going to have a small business in town here, much like our own business. To be involved in the community and to give back is something we really value. And bottom line, Mike Daniels is a real human being, raising a family in our Stoughton community or just outside the Stoughton community. And I guess he's an insurance agent that you can trust.
Feel free to give Mike a call at 608-492-3444 or stop into his agency in downtown Stoughton, and he'd be happy to help you with all of your insurance needs.
I say, I'm watching WSTU.
When your doctor prescribes a medical imaging procedure, you can rely on Stoughton Hospital to provide access to the advanced professional diagnostic care you need. Our services include bone density, CT scans, digital mammography, MRI, ultrasound, and more from caring, qualified professional staff. We accept a wide variety of insurance plans including Dean, GHC, Humana, Physicians Plus, Unity, Medicare, and more. Stoughton Hospital, trusted care close to home. There are times after an illness or injury you need extra care. Stoughton Hospital's Home Health provides the care you need in the comfort of your own home. Our professional nurses and therapists will educate you and your family on how to manage your illness, address specific problems you are facing, and teach you skills to speed recovery so you can safely remain in your own home. We accept a wide variety of insurance plans including Dean, GHC, Humana, Physicians Plus, Unity, and more. Stoughton Hospital, trusted care, close to home.
I say, I'm watching WSTU.
Welcome back to Collins Field. James Weingart with you on WSTO and WSTO.tv. Nice to have you alongside with us tonight. It is 21-0. The Vikings leading over the Milton Redhawks here tonight. And a look at our scoring summary. 9:23 left in the first quarter. It was Brady Shipper with a 59-yard run. The extra point was good to make it 7-0 Stoughton. And then at 9:06 of the second quarter, Jonathan Malik found Sam McCone wide open in the end zone. 27-yard pass play, extra point good there. And it is 14-0 at that point. And then with 15 seconds left in the second quarter, Brady Shipper found the end zone again on a 2-yard run, extra point good. And that's where we stand at the moment, 21-0. There's a look at our Stoughton Hospital stats report. Milton with, not many yards rushing, -7 all told, and 20 yards passing. They turned the ball over 2 times on interceptions and had but 1 first down in the first half. And for the Vikings, 27 rushes for 155, 7 of 10 passing for 69 yards for a total of 224, no turnovers, and 11 first downs. So that is a look at our Stoughton Hospital stats report. And again, 21-0 is our score here at the half. Great to have you with us from Collins Field. And again, the Vikings will be on the road next week, and they will be at Monroe. And that'll be a 7 o'clock start in Monroe. And then our next home football game, which we will have for you, of course, here on WSTO TV. And that will be on Friday, September 22nd, as the Vikings host Oregon. And that'll be a 7 o'clock start. Then on the 29th, they head to Watertown, home against Monona Grove on October 6th, and then wrap up the season at Fort Atkinson on Friday, October 13th. And there's a look at our replays of this game, and you can see those at various points throughout the course of the upcoming week. And for more dates and times, you can always visit schedule.wsto.tv. And we always want to encourage you to follow us on social media. Very, very easy to do that. All you need to do is look us up on Facebook and also on Twitter. We would love to have you follow us. WSTO.tv is our website, facebook.com/WSTOTV, and on Twitter at WSTOTV. And we are very happy to report that we are in stunning high definition if you watch us online. And of course, we want to pass along hello and greetings to everybody who's watching us on TV live tonight on this Friday night, the 8th of September. And if you are online, no matter where you may be, we are glad to have you along with us as well. And a special hello to friends and family watching in Michigan and also in Switzerland. So we get ready for the start of the second half now. Vikings up by a score of 21-0. And Tyler Hughes will kick off for the first time tonight. And we've got whistles stopping play.
Play gonna kick off. Offsides against Milton.
Offside is the call against Milton. They had 4 penalties for a total of 20 yards in the first half, now 5 for 25.
So we're going to try that again from the 35.
Nathan Hutcherson and Sam Wallin back deep to receive the kick for the Vikings. As as the junior Tyler Hughes will reset to kick the football away. He approaches, puts a boot into it, and this is going to go out of bounds. So the Vikings will take over 1st and 10 on the 40-yard line.
Ball takes place at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, Stoughton.
So here we go. Beginning of the third quarter, Vikings leading by 21 to nothing. Jonathan Malik stands in the backfield for the Vikings, and the handoff goes to Brady Shipper, who goes off the left side, breaks a couple of tackles, stiff arm right down the sideline, and a terrific run to start this drive. He is pushed out at the 41-yard line, 42-yard line of Milton, so that is an 18-yard gain on the first down.
1st and 10, Stoughton.
So an 18-yard run for Brady Shipper puts him at 131 yards tonight. And looking for more. Shipper has it again. And this time he gets wrapped up around the knees. Good tackle that time by Eric Hessenauer for Milton. A 2-yard run that time for Brady. And it's going to be 2nd down and 8. Shipper with 22 carries now for 133. First, make it 2nd down and 10 from the 40-yard line. Snap back to Malik, throw this way, and that goes right through the fingertips of Max Fernholz, and it's incomplete, and it will be 3rd down and 8.
3rd and 8.
And with that incompletion, Jonathan Malik now 7 of 11 for 69 yards and 1 touchdown. Just underway, third quarter. 11:16 to play here in the third. Vikings up 21 to nothing. 3rd down and 8 from the 40-yard line, and a timeout taken by the Vikings. So they will have 2 left as we trundle our way through this second half. A reminder for you that you can always catch us on replays, as we talked about before, but you can see archived video as well on our website at wsto.tv. Collins Field is where we're at, right behind Stoughton High School on a very nice Friday evening. And .59 degrees right now, east wind at about 6 miles an hour on the Crest weather. There's a look at the weather. They say 61 and east at 9, but much like we do with the announcer up here, we won't quibble over a couple of degrees or a couple of yards. 3rd down and 8 for the Vikings at the 40-yard line. Snap back to Malik, handoff goes to Shipper, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage and stopped immediately for no gain. So 4th down and 8 now for Stoughton at the 40. Blake Fuchs drops back for the Redhawks. He'll stand at his own 10-yard line. Cade Spildy on to punt the football away. So this is a 4th and 8 from the Milton 40. Snap back to The punter, this is a reverse end-over-ender, which will take a big hop right in the middle of the field and fall dead at the 16-yard line. So a 24-yard punt, no return, and Milton will have it 1st and 10 on their own 16. .10-14 to play here in the third. Vikings in front and Milton on offense. Weitzel throws far side, catch made.
Weitzel's pass is complete. George Sloan on the reception.
Tyler Hughes on the reception. And a gain of 2.
And 7.
Make it 3.
Weitzel's pass is complete.
Weitzel throws out to this side, and that's going to be a loss back almost to the original line of scrimmage. So now 3rd and 10,
On the coverage.
3rd and 9.
10.
Weitzel has it, drops back. Now starts running up the middle and gets whacked as he crosses the 15-yard line. Gets maybe to about the 17, so we'll give him 2 on the run. And now 4th and 8, so the Redhawks will have to punt here. Coming up on 8.5 minutes to go in the third. Hughes to punt for the Redhawks. Hutcherson back deep, standing on his 45-yard line for the Vikings. Kick on its way. This one a good-looking kick. And on the run, fielded at the 50-yard line and tackled immediately. A 32-yard punt, no return. And the Vikings will have it right at midfield. .8:17 left here in the third quarter. And the Vikings have it 1st and 10 on the midfield stripe, 50-yard line. Malik hands it to Schipper. And Brady gets gang tackled and then pushed backwards. Gets a yard on the play, and it's going to be 2nd down and 9. Second down and 9 for the Vikings at the Milton 49-yard line. Snap back, Schipper has it and hits the corner and meets a host of Redhawks. John Keller on the stop that time for Milton. And gain of 1 again.
3rd and 8.
Third down and 8. Play fake, Malik to pass. Throws over the middle. Schipper coming out of the backfield. Has some running room. 40, 35, 30. And steps out of bounds at the 25-yard line. A 23-yard pass play and a 1st down for the Vikings. First and 10 for the Vikings on the Milton 25-yard line. Just under 7 minutes left here in the third quarter. And Brady's got it on the run. Delays. Picks his way through a pile of people and gets down to the 20 for a gain of 5. So a 5-yard gain. And it's second down and 5 from the 20-yard line. Of course, not being here last week, I didn't see the new down marker across the field, an electronic one now, all lit up instead of the old flip one like we've had in years past. Back to pass goes Malik, looks to the far sideline, catch is made out there.
Malik's pass is complete.
And it'll be a gain of 6. Catch is made by Kotlowski.
Chase Kotlowski on the reception. That's good for a start. First down.
So first down for the Vikings. Ball spotted at the 15-yard line. And Malik, quick throw out this way. Catch made there. And that's going to be a loss on the play. Joey Lapine on the catch. And it's going to be a loss of 2.
Second and 12.
So second down and 12 now, back to the 17-yard line. Approaching 5 minutes left here in the third. Malik has it on the second down play. Throws, and this is caught. And that's going to be Kotlowski again. And he has it down inside the 10. A gain of 10.
Third and 2.
So with that 10-yard completion, Malik now 10 of 14 for, I've got him at exactly 100 yards. And now third down and 2. Malik looks, throws toward the end zone. It is caught, and a touchdown for Sam McCone. A 7-yard pass play. Malik has his second passing touchdown tonight. And with 4:15 left here in the third, Vikings now leading by 27-0.
All right, Sam McCone to attempt the extra point.
McCone to try the extra point. Snap. And the kick is good.
Your score was 4:15 left in the third quarter.
And we'll take a look at the touchdown pass on our replay. There's Malik going out to the far side, broke a tackle at the 3-yard line and really backed his way into the end zone. So 28-0 now. Vikings in front. Dance team down on the track, doing their thing, dancing. So Malik now 11 of 15 for 107. Vikings 107 in the air and 188 on the ground.
All right, Sam McCone to kick off for Stoughton. That keep for Milton.
Nelson and Huber back again for the
Number 10, Chance Nelson.
Redhawks. 4:15 left here in the third. Vikings up 28-0. Cone approaches and puts a boot into it. And this will be fielded at the 5-yard line by Nelson. Nelson right up the middle, has running room, still on his feet, across the 30, across the 40, and a terrific return that time by Chance Nelson up to the 42-yard line, a return of 37. And so the Redhawks will have it, 1st and 10 now at their own 43-yard line.
1st and 10 Milton from the 43.
Redhawks fans across the way trying to encourage their guys, and now we'll see what they can do with for 1st and 10 play at the 43-yard line. Weitzel has it and will keep it. Runs right up the middle to midfield. Pickup of 7.
Danny Weitzel on the keeper. Drew Paisel on the stop. Gain of 7.
2nd down and 3. Ball right at the midfield stripe. Weitzel has it. This time he'll hand off. And it's going to be a gain of 2 for Josh Johnson.
Johnson on the carry. Gain of 1 on the play. Gavin Miller and Nick Waldorf on the stop.
We'll give him 1, so it'll be 3rd down and 1 from the 49-yard line of the Vikings. 3:13, 12, and 11 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 2, and we've got flags down.
There's a flag before the play. False start against Milton.
It's going to be a false start against the Redhawks.
After the penalty, 3rd and 7.
6th penalty for a total of 30 yards tonight. And now 3rd down and 7. Weitzel back to pass. Looks, throws down the middle, and that is tipped and incomplete.
Intended for number 12, Tyler Hughes. Broken up by Weston Butler.
So Weitzel now make it 5 of 13 for 20 yards. And it's 4th and 7.
4th and 7.
Milton will send on the punt team. Tyler Hughes to kick the football away. Peyton Montgomery back deep to receive. And he will have it on his knees at the 22-yard line. Or Sam Wallin, beg your pardon. So Viking football, 1st and 10 on their own 23-yard line. .244 left here in the 3rd. Vikings comfortably in front and have the ball at the 23-yard line. Fake the handoff one way. It will be up the middle. And that's Brady Shipper as he crosses the 30-yard line up to the 31. That'll be a gain of close to 8. Will be 8.
Gain of 8 on the play. 2nd and 2.
2nd down and 2. Ball at the 31-yard line. That slight delay was to allow Jake Lenz to tie his shoe. Now we're ready to go. It's 2nd down and 2. Handoff Shipper. No, it isn't either. It's going to be Malik on the keeper as he dives out toward his own sideline.
good for a Stoughton first down.
Ball up to the 37-yard line, and that is a gain of 7 and a first down. Malik, 7 carries, 37 yards tonight, and it is now 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Malik looking. Oh, he got hit, keeps his balance, now throws, and a one-handed catch down the far sideline, and it's going to be a touchdown for the Vikings. Holy buckets. Brady Shipper, a one-handed catch, and it goes for 64 yards and a touchdown. Huh. 1:17 time remaining here in the third. Sam McCone on to try the extra point. And the kick is good to make it 35-0. And let's take a look at our replay here and watch a circus catch by Shipper as Malik did a good job of maintaining his balance. Now there's Shipper down the far sideline and just missed the catch. He's up the far sideline and outraced everybody to the end zone. 3 touchdowns on the night for Jonathan Malik. 2 to McCone and 1 to Brady Shipper now. So that play set up by Jonathan Malik, able to maintain his balance in the backfield after getting hit by the Milton defense. And then Shipper sneaking out of the backfield, getting out free in the flat. They find him, and then Brady makes a one-handed circus catch and turns the Jets on down the far sideline for a 64-yard touchdown. Nelson and Huber back again for the Redhawks. As McCone approaches and kicks it away. And this time it'll be fielded at about the 2-yard line. Nelson with room up the middle, spins right into the arms of the defense, and then finally knocked down at the 33-yard line. So another good return. And we've reached 35 points here in the second half, so it'll be a running clock for the time being. And now the Redhawks will have it 1st and 10 on the 34-yard line. 45 seconds left, clock running here, late stages, third quarter. Handoff goes out to the far side, and that is going to be Chance Nelson. Nelson picks up a yard. They'll give him 2. So 2nd down and 8, and we're down to 18, 17, 16 seconds left here in the third. Let's see if Milton decides to run one more play here. Down to 8, 7, and 6. They will. Toss play comes this way. Venata has it, and he's going to get eaten up in the backfield. Down he goes, back behind the 30-yard line. Maybe right at the 30. And that will be a loss of 5, and we have reached the end of the third quarter. So our score, the Vikings 35 and the Milton Redhawks nothing. This is high school football, the Badger South Conference on WSTO TV. And it is nice to have you alongside with us here tonight from Collins Field. James Weingart with you on WSTO and WSTO.tv online. Vikings have used long plays as you take a look into the student section. The Milton fans across the way, the students over there also have their camera lights out. There they are. So we head to the fourth quarter now. Vikings in front, 35-0. And it's going to be 3rd down and 13 for Milton. Handoff to Nelson. He's going to throw. Comes down this way, has a receiver, and it's incomplete. Intended for Jordan Slim. And it's incomplete, and it'll be 4th down. So 4th down and 13 now. Hutcherson back to receive the punt for the Vikings. Tyler Hughes to kick the football away. Just underway, 4th quarter. High snap, high kick, and this will take a sideways hop and fall dead at the 38-yard line.
Tyler Hughes punt is down at the 37. 1st and 10.
37-yard kick, no return, and the Vikings have it again with clock running, 10:50 to play here in the 4th quarter. Of course, 35 points, mercy rule in effect, and so we have a running clock here. Again, if you joined us late, you may not have heard that Jordan DiBenedetto not playing tonight. He injured in kind of an odd situation before the game started, as this is going to be a run off the right side, and it's going to be Quinn Arnott. So Arnott picks up 5. Jordan was going to do a jumping chest bump with one of the coaches. When he came down, he landed awkwardly on his leg and immediately pulled up. So he's not playing. 2nd down and 5 for the Vikings. Got a new quarterback, too. We'll tell you about that here in a second. And here's a running play. Arnott again. A gain of a yard. Now 2nd down and 4.
3rd and 5.
Sam Wallin, the junior, is the quarterback now. So the night for Malig, 12 of 16, 171 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And this is going to be Wallin keeping it himself, as he will pick up about a yard up to the 45-yard line. And it will be 4th and 3 from the 45. Vikings in front by 35, and they will kick the football away here as we tick under 8.5 minutes to play in the 4th quarter.
Back deep for Milton, number 3, Blake Fuchs.
Cade Spildy on to punt the football away. And it falls at the 40-yard line, which is where Milton will take over, 1st and 10. So clock continues to run here as we're under 8 minutes left in the 4th. Weitzel stays in at quarterback for Milton. A slip in the backfield, and the handoff goes to Johnson.
Johnson on the carry.
Johnson lost 1, and it'll be 2nd and no gain on the play. 2nd and 10. 7-19, 18, and 17 left here in the 4th. Weitzel back to pass. Looking, throws, and this is going to be caught by Nelson. And Nelson spins his way down into Viking territory at the 41-yard line. That'll be a gain of 19, and it'll be a 1st down.
First down. I have another Badger-South scoreboard in the 3rd quarter. Watertown 21, Monroe 13.
So 1st and 10 for the Redhawks on the Viking 42-yard line. Weitzel has it, now hands off. Johnson picks his way through traffic, and this will be close to 1st down yardage. Good run there. It'll be a gain of 9.
Gain of 9 on the play. 2nd and 1.
So 2nd down and 1. Way high snap. Nelson has it on the handoff. Sweep off to this side. Turns the corner, and he will get wrestled out of bounds.
Nelson on the carry.
But not before he gets a 1st down. Dom Hogan on the stop for the Vikings. A gain of 8.
1st and 10 Milton.
First down and 10 for the Redhawks. Snap back to Weitzel, rolls out to his left, throws. That catch is made by Nelson, turns the corner, gets inside the 10, breaks another tackle, and he's down to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 21.
Gain of 21. That's good for a Milton. 1st down.
So 1st and goal now. Clock under 5 minutes to go. 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. And Weitzel has it, started in toward the middle, now bounces to the outside, pinballs off a couple of defenders, and he will be stopped short of the end zone. He'll be down to about the 3-yard line.
Trenton Conklin on the initial hit.
It's a gain of 2, and it's 2nd and goal. .4:19 left in the game. 2nd down and goal for the Redhawks. Handoff, Johnson off the right side, and he is in for a touchdown.
Josh Johnson, touchdown Milton.
4:12 remaining. A 3-yard touchdown run by Josh Johnson gets the Redhawks on the board for the first time tonight. It's now 35-6. And Tyler Hughes on to try the extra point. And the kick is good. So 4:12 remaining here in the fourth quarter. The Vikings now lead by a margin of 35-7.
You're driving one of those fancy BMW type cars, and you don't have your key fob. You might want to come to the concession stand below the press box and claim that key fob, or you will not be getting home tonight.
So 35-7 now, with 4:12 remaining in the fourth. Here's a look at the Viking sideline and the dance team out there right on the track down below us. So, and while we have an opportunity here, want to pass along thoughts and well wishes to folks in Florida and along the East Coast and Houston, of course. Hurricanes in both locations, and wish them all the very best. Hughes to kick the football away for the Red Hawks. Hutcherson and Sam Wallin back deep to receive, and this is a short kick. 39-yard line will be where the Vikings will start. 40-yard line, they'll mark it. 4 minutes to go. Clock runs. So Sam Wallin stays in at quarterback for the Vikings. And he will keep it on the run.
Sam Wallin on the keeper.
And picks up 2. Second and 8 for Stoughton on another well-played ball game. They have had only 2 penalties tonight and no turnovers. Second down and 8. Handoff goes up the middle, and this time it is Quinn Arnott, and he crosses the 45 up to the 46, so that'll be a gain of 5. Third down and 4 now. Coming up on 2.5 minutes remaining. And the Vikings very content to bleed as much time off the clock as they can. Wallin still has it across the 45 up to about the 47, gain of 2. And it will be 4th down as we are under 2 minutes to go. Again, the Vikings will be on the road next week to take on Monroe, who we understand was losing earlier. Then back home here in 2 weeks to play Oregon, the Panthers. And a flag down for a delay of game. And We are down to 1 minute and 13, and the clock runs. So the Vikings will slowly bring the punt team on. 5-yard penalties, kind of meaningless at this point, but it's only 3 penalties for a total of 20 yards. Less than a minute to go now. Vikings to punt here on 4th and 8, 4th and 9. 37, 36, 35 seconds left. Snap the ball, and it's on its way, and this one will be fielded at the 31-yard line and down at the 34. 20 seconds left. See if Milton can get the offense out on to the field and maybe run one more play. Doesn't look like they're going to. We're down to 8, 7, and 6 seconds. And this one is going to be in the books. Vikings are going to win this one by a score of 35-7 and improve to 4-0 on the season and 2-0 in the Badger South Conference. So we'll take a quick look at stats before we go. And for Milton tonight, running the ball 15 times for a total of 21 yards. And passing 7 completions out of 16 attempts for 60 yards. And so they had a total of 81 yards of offense, did the Redhawks here tonight. And the Vikings ran the ball 42 times for 219 yards. And passing 12 of 16 for Jonathan Malik and 171. So 390 total yards of offense for Stoughton. In the second half, Malik found McCone on a 7-yard pass play with 4:15 left in the third to make it 28-0. Then with 1:17 left in the third, Malik found Shipper, and Brady made a circus catch, one-handed catch. 64 yards later, he's in the end zone, making it 35-0. And then in the fourth quarter, 4:12 left, Josh Johnson, a 3-yard run for the Redhawks to get them on the board. And our final score here tonight, 35-7. And that's going to do it for us. We will see you in 2 weeks on the 22nd of September when the Vikings host the Oregon Panthers. And we hope you can join us either on TV or online on September 22nd at 7 o'clock for more high school football. Till then, thanks to the crew, thanks to you for watching, and we will see you in 2 weeks. For now, James Weingart from Collins Field. This has been a presentation of WSTO Sports in association with Stoughton High School. For more, go online, WSTO.tv. See you in 2 weeks. Till then, James Weingart, good night from Collins Field in Stoughton. Deep downfield, the receiver has it. Caught at the 5 and into the end zone for a touchdown. Look at him going deep down the middle. Into double coverage, and this will be caught.
What a catch.
De Benedetto will score on an 80-yard pass play. Oh, it's a fake, and McCone's going to head out to the far side of the field. Inside the 20, turns the corner, and he will score!
God, a little bit of LSU.
This broadcast of Stoughton High School football is brought to you through generous support of these WSTO supporters. Stoughton Hospital, a proud supporter of WSTO programming. Stoughton Hospital is a 2010 Wisconsin Forward Award Master recipient, providing exceptional personalized service. Trusted care close to home. Farmers Insurance, Mike Daniels Agency. Proven history of great customer service. Call to discuss a free insurance proposal and discover if he can save you money. Farmers Insurance, Mike Daniels Agency is conveniently located in downtown Stoughton at the intersection of Main Street and Water Street. The UPS Store of Stoughton, You can't do it all at once, but you can do it all in one place. 2364 Jackson Street, next to Papa Murphy's. Crest Funeral and Cremation Services, love and concern in action. The three things Crest values the most are service, service, and service. A proud supporter of WSTO programming. Inkworks of Stoughton, unique digital and offset solutions. Hanson Electronics of Stoughton, your local U.S. Cellular and Radio Shack dealer. Pizza Pit of Stoughton, a proud supporter of WSTO programming and the official pizza of WSTO staff.